He's MrBeast, Jimmy Donaldson, the 26-year-old who gave $20 million in an hour, lives on $1 a day, rejected $1 billion, dodged the Titanic subcrash that killed 5, and filmed his own death tapes. But that barely scratches the surface. His empire stretches across multiple industries, his philanthropy has changed lives worldwide, and his viral strategies have reshaped the internet. Welcome to Inside the Secret Billionaire Life of MrBeast. Subscribe to Billionaire Wealth now. This tea's too hot to miss. From growing up in a small town in North Carolina to becoming the face of viral philanthropy, Jimmy Donaldson has rewritten the rules of internet fame. His first videos were nothing special, just a kid experimenting with YouTube, hoping to crack the code to success, but through sheer obsession, sleepless nights, and relentless testing, he figured it out. And once he did, the world would never look at YouTube the same way again. MrBeast didn't just grow a channel, he built an empire. From Beast Burger to Feastables, from insane cash giveaways to million-dollar challenges, his influence reaches far beyond YouTube. He's redefined what's possible for a content creator, but how does he keep breaking records? And what's next for the man who's already done it all? Stay tuned, because what you're about to see will blow your mind. But let's talk scale. The guy thinks in billion-dollar ideas, and it's paying off in ways the internet's never seen. He doesn't just film videos, he builds empires. Beast Burger, 1,700 ghost kitchens in 2022. $100 million in revenue before he even blinked. Feastables, sold out in hours. Fans tearing through shelves like it was Black Friday on steroids. And then there's the charity side. Team Trees, Team Seas, 100 million trees planted, 30 million pounds of trash cleared from the ocean. He doesn't just make millions, he moves mountains, literally. And the challenges? They've escalated into something beyond reality TV, beyond Hollywood set pieces. They're full-blown cinematic events with budgets that'd make some Netflix originals blush. We're talking full-scale Squid Game recreations, an actual private island giveaway, and an underground bunker challenge that felt more like a psychological experiment than a YouTube video. Contestants cry, scream, collapse, but they keep coming back because the prize money's real and the world's watching. 200 million subscribers and growing by the second. Yet for all the chaos, the guy stays obsessed with one thing: the perfect video. He studies retention rates like a mad scientist, tweaks thumbnails down to the pixel, tests intro hooks like he's crafting billion-dollar ad campaigns. He's not just a YouTuber, he's an algorithm whisperer, a storyteller who's cracked the code of human attention spans. And the work ethic, off the charts. His crew says he films till he drops, edits till his fingers cramp, and reworks ideas till they're bulletproof. Sleep is optional. Success is mandatory. And what's next? He's teased it. Bigger, crazier, riskier. A stadium-sized challenge? A full-fledged reality series? Maybe even his own streaming platform? With his track record, nothing's off the table. One thing's certain, MrBeast isn't just changing YouTube, he's rewriting the entire entertainment industry. The question isn't if he'll hit 1 billion subscribers, it's when. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, is a walking contradiction. An empire-building billionaire who lives like a college kid on a budget. His life is a paradox of extremes, and every moment is either an act of generosity or an adrenaline-fueled spectacle designed to break the internet. Take his home life, if you can even call it that. He technically owns a house, but it's not the sprawling Hollywood mansion you'd expect from a digital mogul. Instead, it's a modest $300,000 to $20,000 brick house in Greenville, North Carolina, barely distinguishable from any other suburban home. No golden chandeliers, no infinity pools, just a couch that's seen better days, a fridge stocked with whatever's quick, and a mattress he hardly uses. But the twist? He owns the entire cul-de-sac. That's right, he bought out the surrounding houses for millions just to keep his closest friends and crew nearby. Chris, Chandler, Carl, and the whole gang live right next door, turning the neighborhood into a miniature MrBeast compound, complete with gifted Teslas lining the driveways. When asked about his lifestyle, he told Forbes, "The average person would hate my life. I'm a workaholic who forgets to eat, shower, live." And it's not just words. Jimmy's obsession with content creation has led to extreme living conditions even before he struck it rich. At 18, he spent a week sleeping in his car just to save on rent, surviving on dollar store ramen and gym showers. Now, despite his wealth, he still shops at Walmart and wears the same rotation of hoodies like he's got something to prove. But when the cameras roll, the madness erupts. In Chile, 2023, a simple fan photo turned into a full-scale riot. Within hours, 2,000 teens were swarming his hotel, climbing walls, smashing windows, screaming his name. Security barely got him out, the bill for emergency evacuation hitting $30,000. And then there was the time he nearly died filming the world's biggest firework, a 4,000-pound explosion that shook the ground for miles. Carl, ever the prankster, nearly stuck his head in at the last second before Jimmy yanked him back, screaming, "You idiot!" as the camera crew caught every second. And the threats don't just come from stunts. 2024 saw a Middle Eastern stalker go full psycho, hiring a private investigator to track his jet, sending chilling letters with photos of his home. Jimmy's response? Disappear for a month, double his security, and return more focused than ever. Through it all, he's got one constant: Thea Boysen, the South African Twitch star who first caught his eye at a gaming convention in 2022. She crushed him in chess, and the rest is history. Now they're inseparable, gaming into the night while navigating the insanity of his larger-than-life career. And then there's the struggle no one sees: Crohn's disease. It's been wrecking him for years, forcing him onto a strict regimen of pills and diet restrictions. He's lost over 30 pounds since 2018, and once during a last-to-leave challenge, he collapsed on set, waving off medics like it was just another day at the office. His diet? A nightmare. His fridge? Stocked with energy drinks and ketchup packets. Because why bother cooking when there's content to film? It's a life of contradictions, billionaire budgets and bargain bin habits, death-defying stunts, and quiet battles behind the scenes. But for MrBeast, it's all worth it. Because at the end of the day, his real obsession isn't money or fame. It's making the craziest, biggest, most mind-blowing videos on the planet. And he's just getting started. Jimmy's not stopping at YouTube. He's gunning for the world. January 2025, he tweeted he's rallying billionaires to buy TikTok, saving 170 million U.S. users from a ban after Congress pulled the plug. "America needs TikTok. I've got the cash and the crew," he said. Lawyer pacing behind him, pitching ByteDance, a $100 billion deal with Elon Musk and Mark Cuban rumored in the shadows. He's got 344 million TikTok followers, more than entire nations. A digital army ready to march. Fact, he crashed TikTok servers in 2023 with a $1 million giveaway. App froze for an hour. ByteDance begged him to chill. This isn't a stunt. It's a power grab. His empire's a juggernaut. Feastables pulls 40% margins on chocolate bars. $50 million in sales since 2022. Lunchly's storming lunchrooms with 10 million packs sold by March the 2025. Outselling Lunchables in test markets. Kids trading them like Pokemon cards. ViewStats, his analytics brainchild, tracks every YouTube move. Creators shell out $99 a month to peek at stats he's mastered. A goldmine he built from scratch. Forbes pegs him at $1.5 billion net worth. First YouTube billionaire, only self-made under 30. He raked $223 million profit in 2023, on pace for $700 million in 2024, all while living on $1 a day, eating ramen and stale bread to keep the dream alive. Legacy's his obsession. 20 million trees planted with team trees, $20 million raised in a year, 1,000 blind got sight with free surgery in 2023, wells in Africa hydrate villages where kids once walked miles for water. He's sunk $50 million into good since 2018, a number that keeps climbing. He told Full Send, "Give me $100 billion, I'd blow it all on the world. No regrets." Fact, he turned down a $1 billion buyout in 2022. "I'd rather die than sell." Slept in his studio for 3 months straight to hit deadlines. Once edited Squid Game with no sleep for 72 hours, hallucinating by the end. MrBeast, YouTube god, cash emperor, secret mastermind, $20 million given in an hour, $1.5 billion empire, a life so wild it's a fever dream. Dodged the Titanic sub crash. Too sketchy, he said, saved his skin while 5 died, lives on $1 a day, turned down $1 billion to keep the chaos alive, filmed death tapes to outlast us all. 14 million studio buzzes like a hive, $80 million cul-de-sac houses his squad, pre-death videos locked and loaded. Fact, he cried on camera once. 2019, swamped by fan love, hid in his car after to breathe. He's human, barely, a tornado of will. Stalkers hunt him. A PI tailed his jet. Chilly mobs smashed windows. Fireworks nearly took his head. Yet he's unstoppable. TikTok might crown him king. $700 million a year fuels the beast. Feastables and Lunchly conquer stores. 20 million trees breathe. 1,000 blind see. He's rewriting history. Fact, he started at 13 with a $10 camcorder, pawned his Xbox, begged his mom for Wi-Fi. Now he's got a Lambo. He doesn't drive, a fridge with ketchup packets, and a dream to give it all away. Hit subscribe now, smash the bell, type BEAST below. Next week on Billionaire Wealth, a secret so massive 100 million views won't cut it. Network launch or billionaire coup. Subs get it first. Join now. But wait, there's more. A $100 million giveaway planned before the year's up. A golden ticket buried somewhere in America. One lucky fan set to win life-changing riches. His next stunt? A real-life Squid Game with an even crazier twist. One player walks away with an island. No strings attached. Fact, he once spent 50 hours buried alive just to feel something. He's built his empire on insanity, but there's a method to the madness. From surviving on a deserted island to getting hunted for sport, for charity of course, every move is bigger, crazier, and more viral than the last. And let's not forget his ultimate goal: cure blindness, end world hunger, and somehow make it all entertaining. Some call him reckless, some call him a genius, but love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. This is the man who turned YouTube into his personal playground, who makes the impossible look easy. So, what's next? A theme park? A space mission? A billion-dollar charity fund? One thing's for sure, whatever it is, it'll break the internet. Stay tuned, because MrBeast is just getting started.